Have you ever wondered what would happen if a billionaire gave up everything and pretended to be homeless for a single day? Right now, on your screen, you're looking at a test that almost nobody passed. A secret social experiment where a self-made billionaire went out on the streets, wearing old clothes, hungry, and asking for a bit of food. 100 different people walked right past her. Look at this first guy. Rich suit, expensive watch, walking with a fresh cup of coffee. When she asked for help, he didn't just ignore her. He told her to get a job. And he wasn't the only one. Person after person pushed past. Some looked away in shame, while others laughed. It makes you think, right? Why are people so quick to judge someone in need? Science calls this the bystander effect. The more people around, the less likely anyone is to help because everyone assumes someone else will do it. 99 people walked by. 99 people chose to do nothing. The billionaire was ready to give up. She genuinely believed that human kindness was completely dead. But then came person number 100. And he was about to change everything. Person number 100 was a guy named Marcus. But Marcus wasn't a rich businessman, and he didn't have a flash car. He was a single dad, wearing worn-out shoes, and he was struggling just to pay his own rent. That day, Marcus had just enough money to buy one simple meal for himself and his daughter. That was it. His last few dollars. When he saw the woman sitting on the sidewalk, looking exhausted and hopeless, he didn't just walk past like the other 99 people. He stopped. He looked her in the eye. He sat right down next to her, opened his bag, and handed her half of his food. No hesitation. No questions asked. When she asked him why he did it, knowing he barely had enough for himself, he just smiled and said, "Because I know what it feels like to have nothing. And nobody should eat alone." Two strangers sitting on a cold bench, sharing a last meal. But Marcus had no idea that this tiny act of kindness was about to completely overturn his life. At that exact moment, the woman reached up and took off her disguise. Marcus was completely confused. The person he thought was a struggling stranger, standing in front of him, was actually one of the wealthiest entrepreneurs in the city. She looked at Marcus with tears in her eyes and said, "I tested 99 people today, and every single one turned away. You were the only one who cared." Marcus stood there in pure disbelief. But the surprise wasn't over yet. The billionaire pulled out a document from her car. Because of his selfless heart, she didn't just pay him back for the food. She handed him the keys to a brand new, fully paid-off home for him and his daughter, along with a full-time job offer at her company. Marcus broke down right there on the street. His days of struggling to survive were officially over, all because he chose to be kind when he had every reason not to be. This story proves one simple truth. Real wealth isn't about how much money you have in your bank account, but how much heart you have when someone else is in need. Marcus gave away his last meal, and in return, his entire life was transformed. Now, I want to ask you a serious question. If you were walking down that street that day, would you have been one of the 99 people who walked by? Or would you have been person number 100? Let me know in the comments below. If this story restored even a little bit of your faith in humanity, hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing stories like this. And if you want to see another incredible social experiment, click the video on your screen right now. Thanks for watching, and remember, always choose kindness.